Ever wondered why some SSDs feel insanely fast while others give you tons of storage without destroying your wallet? The secret is what's inside, NAND flash, and this video will explain everything. Hey everyone, I'm Trisha Hirschberger. NAND flash is the technology powering your SSDs, USB drives, and even your phone. And it keeps your data stored even when the power's off. But here's the twist. Not all NAND is created equally. The biggest difference comes down to how much data each tiny memory cell can hold, and that's what affects speed, lifespan, and cost. So let's break it down. First up, we have SLC, or single level cell. This basically is the overachiever of the group. Each cell stores just one bit of data, which means it's incredibly fast and super reliable. Think of it like giving every piece of data its own private room. No sharing, no confusion, just peak performance. The downside? That luxury comes at a price. So SLC is usually reserved for high-end or enterprise use where performance really matters. Next is MLC, or multi-level cell. And this is where things start to get more practical. Instead of one bit, each cell stores 2 bits of data. Now we have roommates. This makes storage more efficient and lowers the cost, but it also means the system must work a little harder to keep things accurate. So you lose a bit of speed and endurance compared to SLC, but in return you get a nice balance between performance and price. Then there's TLC, or triple level cell, which is what most people are using today. Each cell stores 3 bits of data, so now it's getting a little crowded in there. The upside is you can pack in way more storage for a lower cost, which is why TLC is so common in consumer SSDs. The trade-off is that with more data squeezed into each cell, it's not quite as fast or long-lasting as SLC or MLC. Basically, the more bits you store per cell, the cheaper and bigger your storage gets, but you give up a little bit of speed and durability. Now let's talk about 3D NAND, because this one flips the script a bit. Instead of changing how much data goes into each cell, 3D NAND changes how the cells are built. Older NAND laid everything out flat, like a single layer, and eventually just ran out of space to grow. So engineers got creative and started stacking cells vertically, like building a skyscraper instead of a house. This allows for more storage, better efficiency, and improved reliability without shrinking everything down too much. And that's why most modern SSDs today use 3D NAND. It's basically how companies like Kingston keep pushing storage forward. So what's the takeaway? SLC is your premium high-performance option. MLC gives you a solid balance. TLC is the go-to for everyday storage with great capacity and value. And 3D NAND? That's the technology making all of this better by stacking things up and maximizing space. At the end of the day, it's all about trade-offs: speed, lifespan, and cost. But now, the next time you see these terms, you won't just recognize them, you'll actually know what they mean. See you next time with more DIY in 5.